From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
We'll take a look at a shot from our elk country just north of Trinidad camera here. A lot of those clouds here. Of course, just beyond those hills is the ocean, so we're seeing that marine layer just kind of infiltrating and making its way on in. So having a little bit more of a difficult time here clearing out here over the last few afternoons, but the cooling trend that we've been experiencing will continue. And when I say that, we're talking about the inland areas, right? That's where we're seeing those cooler temperatures. It will peak on Thursday, but then warming back up by the end of the week, and not to mention this upcoming weekend. Tonight, we're dropping down to the mid-50s, mid to upper 50s for both inland and out along the coast here. Tomorrow, around 90 inland, and for the coast, temperatures in the low to even some mid-60s out there. For Trinity County, we're dropping down to the upper 50s to low 60s with daytime highs in the upper 80s to low 90s for your Wednesday. Now, I want to show you what's going on with the temperature trend because we're seeing it peak on Thursday with the drop. Temperatures go up, a bit of a heat wave here for Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday of next week, but then temperatures will start to drop after that. So we're looking at a bit of that roller coaster ride with those temperatures. Now, the peak of that cooling trend, as I mentioned, is on Thursday. Here's the main bubble of heat. It's pushing southward. Now, as we take you into your Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday, we're going to see this big expansive kind of just bubble of heat that's down to our south. This is the heat wave we're going to experience for the inland areas, Trinity County, of course, as well, as we take you into Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday. But then this heat kind of stays off to the west. This heat retreats back down to the south and east. And in the meantime, we're watching a trough of low pressure develop right here. Now, typically with troughs of low pressure, we have cooler air. This isn't really cool air by any stretch, but it's not hot air. We'll call it warm air. So with this trough of low pressure here, what this is doing is helping to moderate our temperatures, and we see those temperatures begin to drop through next week. So there's that peak of the heat wave over the weekend. Temperatures start to drop after that. Now, the monsoon moisture has made its way into parts of Northern California, but for us, no, we're not seeing that. Even the inland area is still seeing plenty of sunshine, but those clouds have moved into the eastern portions of Northern California. I think we're going to see that again here for tomorrow, but as far as the visibility is concerned, as we go into tomorrow morning, there's that fog for the coast. Going to the afternoon, we could see some patchy clearing out there, but much like today, it may be difficult to clear things out. Then, for Thursday morning, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, the fog. And again, looks like even on Thursday, we're having a hard time clearing those skies out. Let's take a look at Futurecast because I want to show you the potential for thunderstorms in the forecast. Now, we're really not going to see that here on Wednesday. We could see some activity here in Siskiyou County. Futurecast just not showing those thunderstorms popping up. But I do think we could see some isolated showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms for parts of Siskiyou County. Now, look at Thursday. There you can see a better chance for those thunderstorms popping up. Now, I mean, it is just uncomfortably close to northern Trinity County. So, Trinity Center northward, may see an isolated thunderstorm on Thursday. Now, let's take a look at the marine alerts here because we still have the small craft advisory that will expire at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. This one here, this general area right here, will expire at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning. And then this general area here will expire at 3 p.m. on your Wednesday. Let's take a look at those wave heights. And there you can see those wave heights are dropping as we take you through the day on Wednesday. They're dropping down to about 4 feet. And then they'll probably drop even more or stay about the same going into your Thursday. Do want to mention there is a coast or high... let me rephrase this. Let me kind of get out of the motion here. A coastal flood advisory has been issued for basically northern down to central portions of the coast of Humboldt County. Now, we're going to be looking at some high astronomical tides that will cause minor flooding in low-lying areas. A lot of the typical flooding areas during these high astronomical tides could be looking at some flooding here. Now, the high tide will be at midnight. In fact, 12:30 midnight at about 8.8 feet, and then, of course, start to drop after that. It will expire at 2 o'clock Wednesday morning. So, again, just be aware of that if you're out and about that early or late, however you want to put it, because there could be some of that flooding along the coast here. Let's take a look at your marine forecast. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 knots. Your waves from the northwest at 4 feet at 5 seconds, and from the northwest at 2 feet at 9 seconds. no advisories, of course, minus some of those advisories that will be expiring here tomorrow morning. Temperatures tonight in the upper 50s for the coast, mid to upper 50s inland, and in the 50s and 60s for Trinity County here for tonight. Let's take you to tomorrow. Should be in the upper 80s to low 90s for Trinity Center, Weaverville, Hayfork, 84 for Ruth, 90 out in Hoopa, 83 for Garberville, Shelter Cove, about 71, but Eureka, a high of about 63 degrees. So your 7-day outlook. Here you can see, of course, we've got those temperatures dropping, and that peak of that drop will be Thursday, going back up through at least Monday, and then they start to go down going into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now, as of right now, I don't have any thunderstorms for Weaverville or most of Trinity County here, but remember, Thursday and Friday, parts of northern Trinity County may see a stray thunderstorm here. We'll be on the lookout for that for you and keep you updated. Take a look at that 7-day forecast for Eureka. We're in the low 60s for tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, mainly in the mid 60s over the weekend into early next week.